Hi, it's Ileana. So today we're going to look at the Marcel Vogel Healing Archives, the original teachings and healing practices from the Light Master Teacher, how to heal with Vogel crystals. Marcel Vogel was a Light Master Teacher. He had a vibrance about him that just helped people to purify their energy, to heal the soul, the body, the physical, the mind, the heart. He created the Vogel crystals, the specially faceted cut crystals that are double terminated, but they focus the energy of sending pure, focused frequency of energy for healing. That's what he contributed to the healing world, to the practice of healing with crystals. He was the very first one that actually started working with quartz crystals to try to focus the energy through the facets by designing a special angle cut for how the crystals are cut at a C-axis. He was able to create crystals that act like laser focuses to directly send the energy to heal somebody who's working with the crystal. So he was the one that started the double terminated points and to create a special cut that actually made the crystal double terminated and made like anywhere from 6 facets to 24 facets on a crystal, or 8 facets to 14 facets. Those are the best type of Vogels to work with. So I thought I would put all of his teaching materials, his original teaching materials, into a book format to be available for anyone who wants to work with the healing Vogel modalities, protocols, and procedures to work with the original ones. And Vogel crystals can also be cut in amethyst format. Clear quartz is the number one that it's done in, but it can also be done in different types of crystal material. But it's preferred to work with clear quartz, as it's considered the purest form of crystals to make Vogels. So I've compiled everything that I have from the Marcel Vogel archives, original archival material, from his research protocols, into this book. And he had written a manuscript, 8 chapters, plus accompanying material about what Vogel crystals are, the energetic power of Vogel crystals being explained, what is an authentic Vogel crystal, 24-sided Vogel crystals, crystals healing, and Marcel Vogel, the history of who Marcel was, what he did, how he worked, and how he created Vogel crystals. So what his legacy is, what his history is, meditation, how to meditate with Vogel crystals, what is the principle of meditation, the chakras, luminescence of Vogel crystals, how Vogels are connected to the tree of life, and how Marcel saw that in his vision. Basically, what is the wisdom of healing with Vogels, and how did Marcel come about to create this wonderful form of crystal healing? And it is a precise crystal healing form because it uses vibration and luminescence to focus it for specific functions of working on the organs, working on the soul, releasing blockages, healing physical pain, issues, ailments. It is precise healing with Vogel cut crystals. And some of the Vogels are only one-sided, not two-sided, but pure Vogels are two-sided, the male end of the crystal and the female end of the crystal. A true Vogel will have both points. Again, some Vogels are not cut to the same form and format as the original Vogel crystals. There's only a few Vogel cutters who work with Marcel Vogel and follow his protocols. So it's important to work with Vogel crystals that are cut to the precise angle of the C angle. So I'm going to show you what that looks like and what the male and female ends of the Vogels look like. Vogel crystals should be clear. There shouldn't be any cracks. There shouldn't be anything that is impure in the Vogel cut. And Vogels can also be citrine, clear quartz. So there's the female end and there's the male end. So the male end transmits, and it's at angles. It's a 51-degree angle and 60-degree angle. Female portion is 51-degree angle. Male portion is 60-degree angle to the true Marcel Vogel cut of style. Female end receives energy, male end transmits energy. That is the Vogel style crystal that the Marcel Vogel developed. And it's double terminated with specific number of cuts and facets for that focusing of that luminescence and energy transference and healing. So this book describes all of that. It goes over the Marcel Vogel healing protocols with the Vogel crystals, meditation, how it all works. The best type, I think, for the facets are the 6-sided and higher, but there are also 4-sided crystals. Vogel cut, I think 6 all the way to 24-sided are the best ones out of the Vogel crystals to work with for sending energy, receiving energy, transmuting and removing blockages. So for me, it goes from my favorite types of Vogels are 6-sided cuts to 24-sided cuts. They're the most frequency based for me. But there's also 4-sided ones as well. So it's learning everything about Vogel crystals, and they can be expensive, ranging anywhere from $100 to all the way to $5,000. It depends on the size of the Vogels as well, what you're choosing to get, what size. But the purity of it, it should be clear. You should be able to see all the facets. They should be smooth. No cuts in them, no cracks, no fissures or imperfections. And if somebody's Vogel crystal is damaged, it can be repaired. But again, it's just having that Vogel style crystal is important. And there's many Vogel crystals out there that are not authentic Vogels. So what will tell you if it's not authentic, if it's like $40 or something like that, and it's like 1 inch, that's likely not an authentic Vogel crystal. And the facets, how many facets it has. So this book describes all of that and how to look for the original Vogel crystals. And there's examples of Vogels that are shown. So this is the Vogel crystal cut for 24 sides. It explains what that is and how it works. Flower of Life, crystal structure, the Tree of Life. This is what Marcel Vogel had a vision of seeing, the Tree of Life. And that's what inspired him to start to cut the Vogel crystals from clear quartz. And he saw the Tree of Life and the Flower of Life motifs. And those are part of the Kabbalah. And the Kabbalah is not bad. It is a spiritual energy form of understanding the body, the mind, and the universal wisdom. So these are clear Vogel cut crystals, true Vogel style crystals. This is what you should be looking for when buying Vogels. And this is information about Vogels, properties, how to work with them, how to hold them, how to focus the energy. And then there's steps for how to heal with Vogels. And then the structure of Vogels, how that looks like and works, luminescence of them. And this is the original manuscript manual of Marcel Vogel. He worked with plants, he worked with crystals, he worked with essential oils for healing. So his original 8-chapter book is in here, the manuscript, plus with add-ons that I think are relevant about Vogel crystals, Vogel healing, the authentic Vogels, how to meditate with it. So, and that's still his original information. It's just from various authentic sources of Vogel information. So I thought that was important to include in the book so that you are able to read all portions about Vogels and how that works and functions, and get to know the history of Marcel Vogel and what his legacy is, and how he came to work with crystals and discover this journey of who he is and what he did. The aura, how to work with the body, how to work with nature. Marcel Vogel explored all of that in his book. The main core of his book is how to work with Vogel crystals and how to create Vogels, but there's also discussions about nature, about plants, and how to connect with nature to meditate. That's all in his book. So you'll get to learn everything you want about crystals, Vogels, how to meditate, how to clear the body of blockages, how to heal ailments. That's all described in the book, and the materials that I've also provided. Everything connected to Vogels and healing. And meditation. For me, meditation was also very important. It's talked about in this book, in his original manuscripts, but there's also interesting sources that I find and found that relate to his philosophy that I also include in this book for you to explore and work with the auric fields, form visuals of the auras and how that looks like, the body, how to work and heal the body. So healing sessions, during a session, before a session, how to clear Vogels, how to cleanse the Vogels properly, how to program them, how to manifest with Vogels. That is all here in this book. And exploring the different facets of Vogels and Phi crystal, what Phi crystal Vogel healing wands look like, types of crystals, Marcel Vogel's views and protocols. That's all in this book for you to explore and connect with. Marcel Vogel's legacy, who he was, what he did. He was a very talented person. And also talking about why it's important to meditate and work with meditation, how that heals DNA, opens up life force frequencies, and helps us to be balanced and grounded through meditation. What the chakra systems are, how that connects to your mind-body health, and charts of chakras, because when you're working with Vogel crystals, you are working on healing the chakras. You're working on healing the body, the mind, and the soul. So it's important to know where the chakras are on the body, what they do, what organs they represent, what energies and frequencies they hold. So when you're working with the Vogel crystals, you can go to each chakra point and send healing energy, clear blockages, clear negative energies, and send healing energy from the Vogel crystal directly to the chakras with your intent. You're also putting focus on the Vogel crystal for the healing and facilitating the healing that way. So that's why it's important to know what all the 7 chakras are, and also the top chakra, the life force chakra at the top of the head. So the chakras are the crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and the root chakra. And they all have corresponding colors and frequencies to them. And you can direct the healing energy from the Vogel crystal with your intention and pure energy to heal. And it will create and facilitate the healing process. And this is an image of the Vogel, what the female end does and the male end does, the inputs, the outputs, and how that light transfers and how that works for healing. So this is the Marcel Vogel archives Healing Archives, How to Heal with Vogel Crystals. And the book will be available both in Amazon, large print paperback format, color version, and also in the PDF as well on my website and on Amazon. So that is the Marcel Vogel Healing Archives book that I've been working on, and I wanted to provide an all-in-one resource for Vogel healing. What is Vogels? What is Vogel crystals? How to heal with Vogels, how to meditate, how to cleanse your Vogel crystals, how to charge them, how to program them, and how to heal with them, and how to work with them for meditation as well, during meditation and after. What are Marcel Vogel's protocols for this in his original work on Vogel healing and Vogel crystals? So this is what this book covers from A to Z. Thank you so much.